Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I don't know what's going on with my technology here. As you know, no one else does. I'm Kelly McFarland and I'm traveling.
People knew probably the first part. I don't know if they knew the second part.
Yeah, I'm traveling. So
for people that don't know, I'm Christina Smars and I'm staying put. Yeah.
Yeah, I just switched from my phone. I switched from my iPad to my phone to see if that would be better.
Yeah. Does it feel better? Do you feel better?
I feel like the sound is a little bit
better. I like it when you do that. It's a sing-songy sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's nice.
The only thing I'll say is, I don't know.
I think you look great, and it's nice to see you.
Thanks.
Nice piece of wall.
Yeah, this is
accoutrement.
Okay, so I'm at my parents' house in my parents' condo in Florida, and this clock has not been right for about 10 years.
Sounds like me.
So. No one fixes it. No one tries to fix it.
It's just a thing that we don't talk about.
That's right. Just don't talk about the clock.
Yeah.
In the spare bedroom because it's not the right time.
I mean,
yeah.
No one goes in the spare bedroom anyway. It's just for looks. It's for looks.
Right. Who needs it? You know?
Yeah. Well, being with your parents, that can be a challenge. I went home to mom last weekend to help her celebrate her birthday. That was special. Yeah.
Say more things about that.
Well, within the first 20 minutes of getting there, a friend of mine who she knows, who she really likes, had called because I think they were concerned about me on the road or something like that. And they just wanted to make sure so I picked up the phone and figured, I'd let her chat for a second. And I just hear, well, I don't know. She just got here and I don't see any presents. So, and I just went,
yeah.
That's a fine way to kick off our visit, huh?
Welcome.
So
there's something to be said about visiting your parents or your whoever took care of you growing up.
Right.
And when you're an adult, right? Because they still think that I am a child and I'm not. I'm like a full-grown functioning adult.
Yeah.
On a good day.
I get that as well. Hello, chatters. We've got some friends with us here today, and based on where Kelly's physically at, and I think also where I'm emotionally at. Today's been a funky day. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to hide it. I respect you all too much to lie. So
love it. Let's unpack.
I think today's going to be one of those funny, it's going to be a silly show where maybe it just turns into therapy. Who knows?
I love it. I'm definitely going to try to move to my iPad because I can see better on my iPad.
Here's the thing. Last week, I don't know if you happened to catch the show, Cal, which is okay if you didn't. About 10 minutes into the show, my internet completely shut the bed.
Did it really? All right, hang on 1 second. Matt.
Could you get it back? Ooh, that's fun. I like that. It's just me. Oh, no.
No, Matt's just the best at tech. Yes. So wait, last week, I was absent last week's show. Right. And your internet went completely out?
It did. And I froze. You're in a black screen right now. I don't know if you know that. So I ended up running to my neighbor's house and finishing the show from their living room. So, poor Matt like was in the middle. Like we had a guest on last week, a friend of mine who is a real estate agent. We were talking a little bit about like housing costs and what's going on with the real estate market and whatnot. And Matt just had to bring the guest right in. He's like, I don't know where Christina is, so we're just going to go to a guest.
So Matt interviewed the guest.
For a bit until I finally came in, and then I kind of tried to play catch up again. So
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't you just let Matt? I'm trying everything.
I thought about it. I felt bad for Matt, though. I didn't want to leave him in a precarious position doing my job, damn it. Like, the poor guy has enough to deal with. And as much as I love him, I don't want to put pressure on him.
Well, I'm sure he was fine. Yeah, I can't believe your internet went out. That's the thing that I'm dealing with right now. Is there's been like huge rain and thunder and lightning storms here. Oh. So yeah, so the internet's been dicey.
So about what parts of Florida are you in?
I am in, I know, right? Like, where are you exactly? I wish I knew. Send help.
Yeah.
I am in, I'm 20 minutes south of West Palm Beach.
Oh, okay.
So I'm down here at my parents' condo. I have not seen them in a very long time. Or they haven't been home in a very long time. I guess that's a better way to say it.
Yeah.
So I'm down here visiting, and then I'm heading back tomorrow, but yeah.
So you've got the Atlantic coast action going on for your Floridian stay.
Yes, but the weather hasn't cooperated, which is fine. I hung out, I made a puzzle. I'm about to finish it.
Wow.
Do you ever hit a point, if I'll ask you, Smars, do you ever hit a point with your puzzle where because it happens to me every time, where I go, I'm not, fuck this puzzle.
Really?
Fuck this puzzle. Yeah, like I always hit that point and then I have to push through it. Like a puzzle is like my 10K. Okay. Like I get to mile 4 and I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm done. I'm walking. There's a piece missing clearly.
Right.
But this one I pushed through. I'm going to finish it and I'm really excited about it.
That's the feeling, right? That's that feeling of accomplishment.
That's right. That's
that you're going after. I'm very impressed. And
thanks.
I can't claim that I've done enough puzzles to have experienced that feeling. I will say I've had that experience with books where every once in a while there is a book that like I just can't get into and don't like for one reason or another, and I refuse to be defeated by a book. So there are times where I will say I'm not going to lose to this book and I will finish it. Very infrequently, maybe once in a blue moon, I have put said book down and said, I am better than you, book. I don't need to finish you. You do not set my worth. I can put you down, and gladly have walked away. But that's less frequent than pushing through and trying to finish.
I'm gonna finish this puzzle before I leave.
Yep.
Yeah. Matt, I'm not sure if you have the puzzle. Yeah.
You're so close. You are so close.
I'm so close, you guys. This is a puzzle of yoga moves. And yeah, I mean, I'm very close. I'm almost done. You'll notice all of the hard parts are not completed. So like,
you just got a lot of gray area.
Yeah. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to use a fancy word here.
Monochromatic?
Thank you so much. Yes. Yeah, so some of it's a little bit challenging. There's some leaves over here on the right that are very hard to navigate.
I love that it literally is just gray. Like I have this vision of you sitting there staring at gray puzzle pieces going like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, because the TV is very loud here. And so I need something to help me not want to shave my head. Yeah. And I love both of them dearly. My parents, the people who made me. Yep. But it is loud here. And I would say the number one word that you hear at my parents' house is what? Because no one can hear what anyone is saying. So everything is said minimum twice.
Fair.
Yep.
Fair.
but they're adorable, and
In what
they're
ways are you pushed back to your 12-year-old self?
what's this?
In what ways are you pushed back to your child rearing self? Like, yeah, what?
Yeah, what? What? I will say, like, this afternoon I had to go to the bathroom, and so I was gone for maybe, a few minutes. And when I came back, they were like, "Where'd you go?"
That's my mom's thing. Like,
Hmm.
I can't go to the bathroom.
I was like, "To the bathroom."
Right. There was one time this past weekend where I went to the bathroom and I don't mean to go there, but like
Yeah,
it took a little longer than like a quick drop and go and run. Like,
and
so and I'm not gonna lie, I do sometimes use the bathroom as a means of escape. So I need that door shut for just a
just a
hair
minute.
just a hair longer than I might on a regular occasion.
Yeah.
There was multiple queries as to my wellness while I was in there. Christina, what are you doing in there? I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Are you okay?
What's
Yeah,
what were you doing in there?
I was going to the bathroom.
I was using it. I was using the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, when I wake up, it's like a big event.
Okay.
She's up.
Oh God.
She what? She's
Oh.
up. What? Because third time. She's up. I see her. She's making now this is 900 square feet, just so
Well,
everyone knows.
well, I should let you know. In my mom's home, there's just the two of us. Mom doesn't. I don't have. My dad passed a long time ago, and even if he was still alive, they haven't lived together for like 30 years. So that would be. But my mom, still talks to herself
Mm-hmm.
like there was someone else there. So I sleep in like this second floor area that has a loft, but it's totally open.
Okay.
So if I sleep too long, that's when all the pots come out of the
Oh
dishwasher
yeah.
for some reason. Because it's like chang, 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 chang,
Yeah.
chang. Or I will sometimes hear, "You still sleeping up there?" And I'm like, that will clearly wake me up. Oh, she's probably still sleeping. Oh, she's not
Oh
gonna
my
get up before
gosh.
noon. She's not gonna. Okay, you come here and you just sleep the whole time, and it's like eventually I wake up. Because
Drop those of you that are watching, please drop in the chat any sort of things that are triggering for you, because this is all like, and listen, it is not lost on me that I am very fortunate to still have both my parents. I'm very thankful for them, and I love them dearly. They're very funny. We laugh together a lot.
yeah,
They're wonderful people, but there are moments where I'm just like, I have to poop. Can you
yeah,
just give me
yeah.
5 to poop?
I don't know if I am as gracious as you because I I know that I'm fortunate to have my mom still with me, and I love her dearly. Her newest thing, she's very confused by the Facebooks and
Mm-hmm.
I by the interwebs. She, she has this friend, and I don't even know if I should tell the story live for all to
It's
hear.
fine. We won't tell anyone.
But she has this friend who she's decided is stalking, like is somehow he got into her phone. She doesn't have a phone.
Oh.
She has an iPad. He got into my iPad. I'm like, what do you mean he got into your iPad?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
like all my pictures changed. I can't see my Facebook anymore. Like I was like, okay, so what happened? So this friend comes to visit at one point, and what does she do? He went to fix her iPad, and I'm like, so you gave this person like your
Right.
passwords and like all this? He's like, yeah, and now I don't know where this is anymore, and I don't know. And this guy, I'm not concerned at all. He's not doing anything. I don't
Right.
think he knows. I don't think he knows how to. Like, I don't think it's a possibility. But it keeps going, and so it's like, so here's a little secret. My mom maybe 2 years ago friended me on Facebook, and I still have not accepted
Yep.
that request.
Yep. Yep.
So please, friends, don't think less of me, but I know there has to be some degree of boundaries, but instead what she likes to do is ask people who she knows are friends with us what's going on, and then they'll tell her something that I've posted, and she
Right.
will repeat back to me something that I've posted. Or right now, she loves my Facebook profile picture. I've gotten at least 4 texts about it.
That's good though.
It's nice, yeah, yeah. But when you get like, "You picture is nice," I don't, I don't know, mom.
I know.
So, it's hard. It's just hard. It's hard.
They're actually yelling to each other right now about something.
Nice tape.
Um, I was trying to hear it, but I can't.
You can't.
Um, the
Yeah,
other thing is that I'm in Florida in June,
yeah. That's not pleasant. I used to live there.
and no lie, it's 78 inside, and I run hot, so I'm literally like a panting cat.
No, see, that makes me feel good because my dad's side of the family was all very old, and he lived with his brother and his sister in this house on, I shit you not, Cliff Street. Like, it was like the end of the road for the smart
Okay.
system, and that's just where they all went. And that house was 80 degrees in July. Like, the heat was constantly turned up to 80 degrees.
Yeah.
Partly so they could wear tank tops. And I'm like, I don't know why you just don't put on a freaking sweater and like you'll be fine. But you would walk into that house and it would hit you like a wall. Like, it would literally knock you back and you'd be like,
Yes.
holy shit, I can't breathe. And like, I would be up in the room that I used with like the windows open and a fan on me. And they're like, aren't you going to be cold? I'm like, no, because it's July. It's 98
Yeah.
degrees outside and you've got the heat on to make it 80 in here. So I'll be fine.
Now, if I bump it down, right? If I let the air kick on, it's not even worth it, because now I'm just going to hear, oh, it is freezing in here. Is it? Because it's 75. It's 75. We're from the Northeast. You both were born and raised in Maine. It's
Yeah.
not like you've lived down here your whole life. Yeah. I mean, I think this all just stems from when you grow up and you get your own space, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to respect them,
Yes, you gotta,
right?
you gotta
I know
respect.
it looked like I froze, but I didn't. I was waiting.
You're thinking, and yeah, there's a degree of respect. And I will also say that I get it. We're all gonna get there, right?
Yeah.
We're all gonna hit that point in our lives where
Yes.
we're freezing and it's 80 degrees. That's what getting older is. And so having a little bit of patience.
Yes.
Is that so hard for us to do? No, but I will say when it's your parents, I think it's a whole different thing. Like, I think there's a mental blockage in the same way that we will always be their children. They will never like they will always be our parents, and like them being like incapable of doing something is like, what the hell? Just do it already.
Tomato Surprises is always cold.
Okay.
I am never cold. Yeah. And again, I just want to reiterate that I am very thankful that I still have these people in my life.
Yes.
Yep. Yes. I'm very blessed and very thankful. I just,
both things can be true.
You just yes and the shit out of me, and I love it. Thank you.
This is my new like motto for life. Both things can be true. And Tina, I'm curious, where are you moving to? You said you're moving down to Florida. Yeah.
Well, first, why?
First, why? That's true. That is, so I grew up in Florida. Gainesville. Also, why? Like, are you going to grad school there? I feel like there's nothing but.
Are you into the Gators? What's up?
Ooh. I feel like there's nothing in Gainesville but University of Florida, right?
Yeah. You got a job. Gotcha.
Stupid jobs.
Well, congrats.
Jobs and the things. Yep. See? That's the only thing in Gainesville.
Well, enjoy it. Your time here will be temporary. And yeah, it's an adventure.
There's lots of fun things to do in Gainesville.
Did you just
I mean, I haven't been there in a long time, so I don't know.
I don't know what to say right now because I want to encourage Tina.
Yeah.
She's a longtime listener, friend of the show.
I'm trying to say, but it's fine.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. You've got this, Tina.
Yeah. Congratulations on being a professor. That's
right.
Awesome. Yeah. And the great news about being at University of Florida is most of the students there are on like a 5 or 6 year plan. So you've always got a job. You're going to have a job for a long, long time.
So true. Can we talk about your Hunger Games braid for a minute here? I'm loving it. It's giving me life.
Is it? Oh, nice.
Yes, I love it.
I had a callback for an audition today, and
was it for Hunger Games?
I wish. No.
Oh my God, I would be so excited.
That would be great. Katniss, I am not. But I had like this really, like I had just combed my hair out really big for it, and I couldn't figure out anything else to do, so I just had to tame it down in a little braid.
Yes.
Want to know
a braid?
Want to see what I did this weekend?
Yes.
Matt, I don't know if you have the picture ready of my. I went to a dance recital. First of all, had a blast, and then we went out for lunch.
Whose dance recital was it?
Bridget's, and Bridget was one of on one of the shows that she had her first communion not too long ago, and she came in as a guest to tell us about first communioning.
Oh,
I went to Bridget's dance recital, which was lovely and so much fun, but it was also an overcast day, and we went out for lunch afterwards at this awesome place in Cohasset, the Atlantica. If anybody ever goes down that way, it's like truly my new favorite place. Like it was an outdoor sort of seating arrangement. But I am pasty AF, and me and the sun shouldn't mix. And it was afternoon, and I thought I'd be fine, and I don't think it'd be summer if I didn't get myself a dumb ass tan that I have to try to, like the rest of the summer, I can't wear normal clothing anymore. Like,
wow.
Yeah. Yep.
So first and foremost,
yes,
I cannot express to you how much that, like, you should be wearing sunblock every time you go outside.
I know, but I was like fully clothed, and it was just
I weren't though.
I know.
Fully clothed is a turtleneck.
Fair. Yeah.
That's a good one. How does it feel? Is it hot?
It's hot. It's getting better. But like the other fun part is that like there's literally, although that's blending a little bit, there is like a line. It just went red, and you can kind of see like sort of by my armpit where it was like it just went like red and then not red, you know?
Yeah, you're definitely wearing a skin t-shirt in this picture.
Yeah, I know.
And also really good strategic not showing your boob.
Yes, I did. I will say I sort of covered that with my hand as I was doing it. I wanted to post this on Facebook, but it felt a little too risque. And
so I think you're okay.
Instead, I decided to share it here. But like I will be trying to figure out how to wear anything without looking stupid for the next 6 months of my life. Like I don't know. What do I do here? Do I like just put on like a 50 block on the red parts and go out in the sun and try to burn the other parts? Like,
I think what you do is accept the fact that tans, it does. It looks like you're wearing a skin t-shirt. I think I used to worry about that, like a weird tan, but now I don't care because it's the natural part of going in the sun is that we get tan in weird places. So whatever's exposed is going to have the sun. Perhaps try a V-neck. Perhaps.
But I'm just going to wear like the cross top all the time now.
Yes. I have a friend. We have a friend, Carolyn Plummer, very funny comedian. Check her out. She had a sunburn once so bad. This was a few years ago. That it lasted, it was on her body through the winter.
As tan lines. It wasn't.
No, it stayed red. It never,
Wow.
Like we were on the road doing something, and we were in the hotel room getting ready for the show. And I looked over and I went, did you get a burn? And it was like February. And she goes, no, it's my same burn from this summer.
Wow.
And I was like, you think you're pasty white. That is white skin.
That is white. Yeah.
Yep. That is sensitive, easy to burn skin right there. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look, with your shirt on right now, you don't look like you have some
no, it's
crazy
not bad.
burn.
I mean, it's.
But
I've been aloeing up, like I've been moisturizing.
Excellent.
Once it stops being sensitive, I might try some exfoliation. But yeah, it's where I'm at. I might try some tanning lotion, like some self tanners on the non-red part.
Well, here's my advice. So I'm Kelly McFarland, so I burn quite easily if I'm not careful.
I'm Eastern European. We're meant for the winter. I am ready
There's a great self-tanning product that is vegan called Isle of Paradise. And it's drops. I like the drops. There's a cream and a foam too, but you can put the drops in your lotion.
Yeah.
And it does actually give you color. I wear sunblock, but I've got a little bit of color right now just from this.
Yeah, I've recently seen that.
Yeah. Yep. So I would do that, and don't just put it on the parts that didn't see the sun.
No.
Put it on everything. Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll blend.
All right.
And then report back.
We'll have Tan Watch 2021.
We always have to have some sort of watch, and I can't see how we should choose anything different. It's Tan Watch 2021.
Tan Watch 2021. I don't know. Do we have our friend? We had a friend coming on tonight, and I'm not sure if they're in yet.
We do not.
Okay. So then maybe we don't have a friend tonight. Then
is it my parents? Because I did not know that we had a friend coming on.
Can we interview your parents?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, but why not?
Because they would need prep time. They would need. They would not do well if all of a sudden I was like, and this is them. They would be so mad at me and not hide it.
My mom would just tell you all of the most personal things she could think of about me, thinking that it was funny. She'd be like, "No, Christina lost her virginity." I'm pretty sure it was,
Oh my God, why does she know that?
Well, she doesn't. She actually doesn't. So, but she speculates. She speculates and speaks as though she's speaking facts.
Like you've told her.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I never shared personal stuff like that with my parents.
Really?
Yeah, I never got a sex talk from them. I never got
sex talk with my mom. I asked her to tell me about the birds and the bees, and she goes, "You know more than I do, probably." So
yeah.
And it was I truly just didn't know what birds and bees had to do with any of it. I didn't get that, and I still don't. So if anybody wants to illuminate that, so yeah. That was the sex talk I got with my mom.
I guess I don't know why they call it the birds and the bees. You can be with whoever you want. I guess that's a good message.
You can be with them and then fly away.
Yeah, right. I guess I get bees. There's pollination.
Right.
But birds lay eggs.
Right. And they have a cloaca. So both holes are what they use. And that's very confusing for a young person.
There was recently a video that I saw on either TikTok or Reels or something, and it was a chicken watching another chicken lay an egg. And I was like, this is really either supportive and lovely or so disturbing and intrusive. You know what I mean? I'm like, I guess I had never seen a chicken lay an egg, but
I'm going through. Oh, our guest is here.
That's Matt being like,
yeah.
All right, I don't know where this is headed.
But I don't think I've ever seen that either.
No.
Now that I think about it. So I'm curious. I mean, I thought they just sat in a little nest and did it. And you don't really, there's maybe a
No, there's a hole, like an egg hole, I guess.
Sure.
Anyway, so we have a guest. Who is it? That's how dialed I am. into the show.
Well,
Is it someone I know?
It is, yeah.
Egg hole, that's correct.
Egg
I
hole.
think that's the medical term. Is egg hole.
Welcome to our egg hole.
It's egg hole. I don't know where my camera is on my iPad.
But that's just where they lay the eggs. Like,
yeah, to be truthful, I don't think I know how.
Yeah.
Do they have to have sex to have the egg in there?
I don't know. Or do they get fertilized afterwards? No. Some animals do. Like, some animals fertilize eggs that are already laid. Like,
where's the fun in that?
It's not meant to be fun. It's for procreation. Well, I know they make eggs regardless.
It's for omelets.
That's why. That's why I was wondering if the fertilization happened afterwards, because I know you can have an egg that might be a chick or it might be a delicious omelet.
So they make eggs regardless of fertilization, but the fertilization happens internally.
Okay.
I love an omelet, Tina. So
me too.
It's my favorite.
So our guest tonight is here to talk about a special thing that's happening at his elementary school this week.
Oh, okay. Yes, I do know who the guest is. Excellent.
Yeah. So
we should probably have him on sooner than later because it might be his bedtime.
Yes, exactly. So once again, old friend of Genuine Nonsense, our good pal Jack. Everybody put those hands together. Hello, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Hi.
Are you at a restaurant right now?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Where's your mask? This is scary. Are you okay?
Vaccine.
Oh.
There's a vaccine everywhere.
Nice. It's a fully vaccinated restaurant.
I love it.
What are you going to order?
Pancakes. Lots and lots and lots of pancakes.
I love it.
Nice. So, Jack, why are you here tonight? What are you going to tell us? I hear there's a big event happening at your school this week.
This week, my school is having a fundraiser, and tonight, I think the deadline for donations is midnight.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
What's it for, Jack?
It's for my school.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what the money is going to go to? Like, is it for like building something? Is it for books? Is it for?
I think it's mostly because my school is actually under construction. There is a part of the school that's under construction, and then over the summer but the classrooms are still up. So in the summer when no one's there, gonna wreck down the classrooms. But what happens is it's mostly for like paying for school. Mostly like cafeteria food. And a lot of other things that cost.
Yeah, well, a lot of things cost a lot of money these days. What school are you at right now?
Hosmer Elementary School.
So Hosmer Elementary School, and what grade?
Second.
Ooh. So you're finishing second, getting ready to be a big old third grader, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Jack, what would you say is the biggest thing you learned this year at school?
I forget what it's called, but it's a type of subtraction where it's like if you have like 240 and 240 minus 190, you would add 10 to 190 to add 2 to get to 200, and you would also add 10 to the other number, so then that would be 250 minus 200, and it's just 50.
Oh, okay. So like a kind of like a quantitative thought process. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Jack, do you or your dad possibly have a this is ridiculous, have a website or some kind of link to the donation process?
I know where you can donate. It's a website called funrun.com.
Okay. So funrun, I'm going to go there right now really quick and see if there's funrun.com. And so what is, tomorrow's a special day, part of this whole thing. What, why? What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Dance Fit, which is where you get to dance for half an hour.
And Jack, you take dance class, right? So you're a really good dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? What's your favorite dance? Type of dance, sorry.
Hip hop.
Hip hop, yeah. Sames. Agree. Yeah.
Jack is a very good dancer. And so you have to dance. What happens with this 30 minutes? So you've got 30 minutes to dance. Can you not dance the whole 30 minutes if you want?
Yeah. And due to some safety reasons, it said you have to go outside the whole room or so to get water.
Okay.
So you don't have to dance the whole time, but like water breaks are the only exception.
Got it.
Jack, do you think that Christina, aka Smars, and I, Kelly Mack, do you think that next week for our show we should just dance the entire show to try to raise money for something?
Raise money for the show and do it on the show.
You know what? That's a really good point. We need to raise money for 2MB.
We do.
Yep.
So I have pledged $2 a minute.
Ooh.
For Jack to dance tomorrow.
So that's $60 the whole thing.
Yep.
It's awesome.
But if he only dances like 10 minutes, that's it. I'm only paying $20.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I think you're going to dance the whole 30 minutes, don't you? You go to a whole hour-long class, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any special moves that you can show us today?
Oh, yeah.
No.
No? Okay. What is your strategy going into this whole dance-a-thon?
I don't know what it's going to be like if we're going to do a certain dance so I don't know what we're going to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know, like the Running Man?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the Roger Rabbit?
No.
Okay. Do you know the Rerun?
How about the sprinkler? Okay.
Okay, good. Do you know the grocery store shopper? You know what I mean? That's a good one too. You won't get too tired. It's like, oh, I need this. Beans and soup.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in your cart. You know what I mean? What about the lawnmower?
Mm-mm.
You just walk like you're pushing a lawnmower.
Jack, there was just a comment in our chat that says, Jack, challenge Kelly to a dance-off.
I don't know who said that, but I love a good dance-off. And
yeah,
I mean, Jack, I don't know why we wouldn't have a dance-off. Not right now because we're both not ready, but.
Right. And Jack, what out of like all the music that they could play or they might play, what kind of music is going to get you pumped to dance?
Hip hop. It's the only thing I know to dance to, so it's the only thing.
All right.
Okay. Any artists in particular that you'd like to hear tomorrow?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if they play like I tried to play for Jack the other day some old school hip hop, and I was playing a little Bust a Move by Young MC.
Sure. Yep.
He didn't care for it.
No. Is that the song that gets you going, Christina? Like if you were in a dance-a-thon and that came on, you'd be like, I got this.
Yeah, no, I would bust a move because that's what you do to that song.
Do you know what song I cannot not dance to? Groove is in the Heart by Delight. I can't
song.
not dance to that.
You can't not dance to that.
It was on in the car the other day when I went to the store, and I really chair danced.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jack-
Jack, are you allowed to chair dance at all? Can you just from your seat now? Are you allowed to chair dance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, it's a chair with wheels, so I can move all around.
Perfect. All right.
All right.
Oh, how did you have a baseball game today, or was it just practice?
I had a practice today, and actually on Friday is the last official game of the season. But on Saturday for 8+, which I'm signed up for, is another game, I think.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. So you're already pretty busy. You got your summer schedule all set. All right. So if people go ahead.
Someone commented in the chat that there's probably going to be a lot of Megan the Stallion.
The Stallion.
Megan the Stallion.
Yeah. There probably will be. Yeah.
You always correct me. It's the Stallion.
Maybe. Well, it's because maybe a little BTS. That might.
The BTS. No, did I not?
No, you were right. The BTS.
Also, I only know 3 BTS songs.
That's more than most people.
They are like all the rest are mostly Korean.
Yeah, that's true.
Like one word English per song.
Yeah.
Yes, that is fact.
I don't know any of their songs, Jack, so that's okay. You introduced me to, I think, all 3 songs that I've heard, and I wouldn't be able to pick them out if I heard them on the radio.
I think that actually I learned this. It stands for behind the stage.
Oh. The only BTS song I know, Jack, is the one that goes, up, up, Dynamite.
Yeah, it's called Dynamite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dynamite.
Yeah.
Here, Dynamite. That's all I know.
I don't even know that part. Dynamite.
Here, Dynamite.
Well, Jack, we wish you a lot of luck tomorrow. I don't think you're going to need luck. I think you've got this in the bag.
And you cannot donate after midnight.
Okay.
Okay. So we would need to go to
funrun.com.
Funrun.com and look for the Hosmer School, and
there it is. Thank you, Matt.
And say that we're donating to Jackson Wilson. Is that how it goes?
No, it's like the whole school that you donate to, so you can just make a certain type of donation.
Oh, so you don't get credit for the donations that come in for you?
Well, they never. Yeah, you get credit. They actually put things in your locker that you like, little prizes for donations. So.
Wow.
And after the next show, I will show them out.
So Jack's coming back next week, and he's going to show us the prizes.
Great. And that math, because I think a lot of people are interested.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sounds good. Is there a big school-wide prize coming up that might be fun?
No, I don't know, but I know that there's doing something where there's a percentage of registration, and they just hit 40%. So our principal and vice principal actually did pie face.
They did?
Yes, and my vice principal won.
Nice.
I didn't realize pie face was like a competition thing.
Well, what would happen is you would just put your face. There would be like 2 little things that you put your face in, and it like 3, 2, 1, go, and you keep on hitting a little button until the thing kind of flaps up into someone's face.
Oh, it's the game. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've played that before. Oh, that is a silly game. That's awesome.
Pie face.
Pie face.
It's all in the title.
It is. It is. Well, great. This is awesome, Jack. I hope you all raise like $1 million.
We're almost at $7,200.
Wow.
Do you know what the goal is?
10,000.
Okay.
Ooh,
Which would
So
okay.
how much more do you need then?
But what the thing is that what they do is they have, so I don't know, because they have this little thing where they make a marker and you have little points.
Oh,
So
okay.
and they don't have any mini points. They just have like 7,200.
Gotcha. Yep.
So you don't know. I think let's see, 3,000 it was 3,080. No, 3,800.
All right.
I bet you're gonna get there. I think you're gonna get there.
No doubt in my mind, buddy. All right.
Good luck, Jack. Good
Good
luck.
luck. Thank you for coming on. Thanks for telling us all that. And dance those little legs off tomorrow, okay?
Beep bop boop bop dynamite.
I love him so much.
I love his voice. He has like the best voice. And I love it when kids say actually. Actually, I love it so much. It
Yeah.
brings me so much joy. He's
Yeah.
so cute.
He's very, very.
Yeah, he is super smart, isn't he? I mean, that math was wrong, but
I know, but
I didn't want to say anything, you know what I mean? Because they're learning the new math, and I
gotta tell you too, that new math man, whoo, it is like he's right. Once you get kind of the hang of it, there is something that's easier about it. It does feel a little bit like cheating though, because it's not you're not really doing math. You're sort of like substituting things, and then like, it becomes this whole thing. But like I think it's designed to help them do it in their head better, I guess.
Yeah.
But
add 10 to both so that it makes it easier to subtract it. Like,
and you gotta remember where you paid Paul to feed Peter, kind of thing. You know, like I don't.
That's how that saying goes.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh my God, I love that so much. Yeah, he's so cute.
Speaking of youngsters, can I show you one other picture? So this was a high point of my weekend. One that just made me laugh. I don't know if Matt has it or not. But yep. So this happened.
Oh yeah, yeah. You look just like her.
I've never been told that before. And on a Zoom call this weekend, somebody took that picture and then was like, "Here you go."
I mean, honestly, I've never noticed it, but it is uncanny.
I think it's partly the expression, but it made me giggle. And so I figured I'd share it with y'all just so that you could also make fun of me. And
it's uncanny. It really is. And so this is a face you were making on a Zoom call with friends?
Yeah, I mean,
why were you mad? What happened?
I wasn't mad. I just have little lips and like oh
yeah.
I keep giving you fodder more and more. I'm gonna go over here so that you can see me.
I don't know how to. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. I wasn't mad. I was just listening. I was listening. Somebody was telling a serious story, and I was listening. Yeah. That's all.
Oh, thanks, Matt.
Okay.
Yeah, those are. I mean, you do look a lot like her. It's so funny.
No one's ever told
I was listening intently.
I'm a good listener.
And then you were writing a very stern letter.
I was. And I was also on a boat going to India at the time.
Yes.
So I only drive in boats now.
Oh my gosh. So. What do you have going on this week, Smarzy?
Well, I've got a waxing later this week, and
well,
so I'll be able to wear shorts again. I'm excited about that. Let's see what else. That's probably the highlight of the week. I got
nice.
Yeah, and a dance-a-thon that I'm going to try to keep tabs on.
Will you please? I was going to say record the dance-a-thon, but don't do that because that's very bad. Don't record children without approval of their parents. Have you seen these videos of the waxing of someone's whole head and beard?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's terrifying. Can you tell I'm not sleeping a lot here? Yeah, I'm just perusing videos, but there's.
Why would anyone do that?
I guess it's faster, but like they put the wax up their nose with 2 popsicle sticks, and then they basically put the wax on like this to do their beard, and then they rip all of it out and then pull it. And I was like, oh man.
I've heard about people getting their nose waxed, and other people have told me,
Yeah.
and it's a very common thing, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't understand it. Like,
Yeah, I'm not down for that.
I mean,
That seems painful.
there's a reason why those hairs are there. Like, I feel
Yeah.
pretty confident that that's there for like that block stuff.
Yeah. I could understand trimming. Like if you've got a
Sure.
rogue hair
Sure.
that's like,
Right.
then trim it. But I mean,
I've
I'm with
blocked
you.
one or
We're
two.
supposed to, yeah. We're
You know?
supposed to, yeah.
Huh.
Well, this has been another show of us just telling people too much information.
Yeah.
This show had it all. Pooping,
It did.
sunburns, waxings.
I feel like it's partly my fault. No, mostly my fault. Yeah.
No, I was here too.
Well, what have you got going on? I know you'll be coming home soon, but do you have any gigs to plug?
I do. I have shows. I couldn't tell you where they are right off the top of my head right now.
Okay, I won't hold you.
But yeah, summer's here, right? Summer's upon us.
Sure is.
Yeah. I mean, where does the time go? School's out soon, you know?
I really don't know. This is a mystery to me. Like, honestly, I feel like 2 years has gone by in the blink of an eye. I've got more gray hairs on my head than I did the last time I remember talking to people in person. But outside of that, I mean,
we definitely went 0 to 60, and I was not ready for it. I would give the advice to everyone, be gentle with yourself, because I think people are going to get really burnt out really fast, because we're excited to be back and being productive and working and whatnot. But my goodness, it is a lot. My dreams are so weird right now too. I know I talk about them on this show a lot, but
mine are too.
Yeah. What is it? Is it a lucid dream when in the dream, you're dreaming?
I believe so. Truthfully, I've never been quite sure, but like, yeah, I think so.
I had one last night that I was being murdered, and I knew in the dream it was a dream, and I kept saying that to the person.
Wow.
Yeah. I kind of woke up and was like, oh, that was weird. Like, what a weird control stress.
Yeah.
But
I had a dream that I was a drag queen the other night.
Oh, it's like, that is my dream.
And here's the thing, it was also my dream, but it was not, I wasn't doing well. Like, I didn't know how to do my makeup. And like, I was struggling. Like, I had a terrible wig and somebody tried to loan me one, and I kept missing my calls, like to get on stage. Like, it was like an anxiety dream mixed up in like, oh my God, I want to be a drag queen so badly.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was awful. Like, I just was like, oh my God, I look terrible. And like, yeah, so I was going to get cut was the whole thing. That it was like a worry that like,
I'm going to cut you. Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, Tina's right. Like Tina says that I think we also have a cumulative burnout, which will hasten the onset. And I think that's true. Like, I'm already feeling that. Like, and I'm trying so hard not to burn myself out. And I'm even looking at job opportunities and things that I'm working on. And I'm already scared of it. Like, I'm already looking at things that I'm doing and feeling like I don't have a lot to give other people right now. And yeah,
I agree. I think that there's I've been trying to, and we talk about this, you and I talk about this a lot. I've been trying to make sure that I don't necessarily meditate, but I take breath, because I feel like I don't breathe ever. Like, I never take a deliberate, intentional breath.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been really trying hard to do that every day, even if it's just for like 5 minutes. But
it's an awesome start. Yeah. Well, if we can all breathe a little bit, dance a little bit, love on
next week we'll be dancing the entire show. So we look forward to you all doing that as well with us. And I will wear a sports bra, and
I'll wear sequins.
Please do.
Okay.
Please do.
This is going to be a tough one, but I'm game for it.
All right, let's do it.
The whole show.
The whole show.
We're going to be out of breath the whole time.
It's going to be a lot of sidestepping.
Okay.
Maybe we'll just make a video of it.
A number of jazz squares, like a whole bunch of jazz squares, just constantly happening.
It's just a constant flap ball change. Do we have two boy detectives coming on tonight after the show?
We don't, but
We don't.
no,
Okay.
but we can plug them if.
Would you like to know what's going on later
Yes,
tonight?
Matt. Thank you so much. It was like a subtle. I was like, maybe Matt will put it in the chat, like put a banner out.
It's just easier. It's just easier. Tonight is What's Going On at 9 o'clock, which is a roundtable discussion show with hosted by Mr. Ben Scaria.
Yes, very
tonight,
cool show.
Yeah, tonight it's going to be myself, David Thomas, Danielle Andruskovic. Oh man, I butcher her last name every time I say it. I think Rachel Jane Andelman is going to be on the show, so it's going to be a fun little convo.
Fantastic. Well, enjoy.
Yeah,
enjoy. And Matt just laughed. He's like, "Bye."
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to bring myself out.
It's okay. Let's all three of us say goodbye.
Okay.
All right. Goodbye. See you next week, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.